What's going on there, YouTube?
Yo, what's up out there, everybody? In YouTube land. So this is JVS, Joe Johnson 030, SCL 0320 here.
I'm frozen.
And that's actually the name of the episode. Not frozen, but freeze. I think freeze or something like that.
Yeah.
It was episode 15 here.
This is episode 11, Mr. Freeze.
Okay. So, so this is a spoiler review. So, if you haven't checked out the episode, you might want to do that before you watch this. So, add it in your watch later. All that good stuff. But, so, alright, so now we're going to jump into it and talk about it since we had to put that disclaimer out there. So, this episode, me and Sam both can attest. We both enjoyed the episode. It introduces the character of Freeze, and definitely he's trying to pretty much save his wife.
Yeah.
From this, I forgot what condition she has.
McGregor syndrome, I think.
McGregor syndrome, I think.
They don't go into detail about it, but she's profusely bleeding from the mouth. She's having all these convulsions. She's barely alive, and it's one of the most untreatable diseases, I think, from the comic book lore. All I know is from like Batman, Robin crap. That's one of the diseases she had, but I'm not sure.
Yeah. But and one thing this episode does well, or with the series, they tell the story of Freeze's origin pretty good. Because right now, we're engaged with this character, and also we pretty much can relate to this character because you're seeing what he's going through, and you're like, man, this guy's going through a lot. Even trying to save his wife. I mean, yeah, he's killing people, but you're like, oh, okay, so he's trying to save his wife. It doesn't excuse what he's doing, but it's like you understand why he's doing it. Yeah. So, and they doing the character different, so which is good. And not only that, but his character, not only that you see what he's going through, but you also see some of his traits, and how he can grow as a villain. Because there's one scene where he actually freezes someone and then leaves the body in the middle of the street as a trap for the police to hit.
That was so messed up.
Because the police are chasing him in the car, and they turn this corner. Next thing you know, the police, Gordon and Bullock, they actually hit the body in the middle of the street, and that was nuts. I was like, that was pure genius.
It caught me totally off guard. Yeah. Because even before that even happened, you know what I'm saying, he was just trying to get medication for his wife, and the dude was being a douchebag. He really was. He's like, look, my wife needs this. She's sick. I need your help. Please help her. And he just wasn't having it. And he's like, you need a doctor's prescription, this, that, and the other. And he was like, you should have done that. He's like, I'll be back. And dude came back, suited up.
Now imagine this with the Arnold Schwarzenegger voice. I'll be back. No.
Maybe that's why they did that. But the first thing the dude does, he just kills the security guard. It was debatable if the gun freezing people is something that can bring them back. That's the thing. Is he really killing people, or is he temporarily freezing them to the point that they can be able to be brought back? Now that we know in the end of the episode he can bring people back, I don't know, whatever. But anyway, he ends up, just freezing the dude outright. And that same as that guy that, kind of denied him the medication. He got the medication, got everybody in there to help him out, and just got out of there. I thought that was really weird that people would just kind of be like, oh yeah, I'll help you out. Yeah, he was being a douche to me too because he wasn't giving me the medication even though you just killed that guy. It's whatever. I thought that was really strange. But definitely the dynamics between Nora and Victor, I think is really good chemistry. I think he's kind of a linear, kind of cold, kind of just person, just character in general. But he's got a lot of heart, and he's really dedicated to his wife in a really strong way. But I think that her performance shines more than his because it's apparent that she's seriously dying. And even when the cops kind of raid the location, she finds out her husband is doing these heinous things. She's like, I understand what he's doing for me. I'm never going to give up my husband. I was like, dang, that is the wife. You know what I'm saying? Ride or die. Let's go. So I really loved their two performances in this episode. Was there anything else though? I guess Penguin, we could talk about that. That's
yeah, so, well, Yeah, I mean, well, we have to talk about like that whole Penguin Gordon situation, because I mean, they're pretty much their plot is kind of intertwined with one another, but then they kind of like split off towards the latter or middle to the latter end of the episode there. So you know, the episode kind of like, you know, Gordon's being under an investigation of like his involvement with Theo Galavan's death, which is actually pretty interesting there. So he's going through like he's being questioned and by who was it questioning him? It was
the captain and it was Harvey Dent.
And Harvey Dent, and then neither one of them believed him, but there was no evidence to actually put him with the crime.
Yeah.
And it's very interesting to watch on that end. So, and not only that, but Penguin, there's a manhunt from Penguin at this point. So, basically, Penguin gets found, and the captain's like, all right, now we're going to figure out what really happened. He actually tells Gordon this in his face. So, in the interrogation room, you know, Penguin doesn't give Gordon up, which I thought was pretty cool.
That was clutch.
But at the same time, he says, he's like, so the captain was like, so you're confessing to the murder? And Penguin was like, yeah.
Heck yeah.
And the captain was like, why? And Penguin was like, because I'm crazy. Now, when he said that, you know, that like foreshadowed what was going to happen next, because now he was in his cell and like one of the guards came and got him and was transferring him. And Penguin was like, wait, where am I going? It was like, you're crazy, right? So you're going to Arkham. And we was like, what? You know,
and it's just some hairy stuff going down in Arkham. Yeah. I mean, the short abridged version, without going too far, is like the people in there are legitimately crazy. There's a big leader now in Hugo Strange. Which, I mean, if any of y'all Batman fans know, like, this dude is diabolical. He's on the genius level that's comparable to Batman. If you looked at the last Batman game, Arkham City, like, he was the main front runner. So, he's definitely going to be a huge threat to Penguin, because he basically told him, like, look, you're in here now. I own you, basically. Like, and we have to treat you until you're no longer sick, or so you say. And it's like, you can tell this man's about to torture somebody. But it was weird because there was a guy that was really acting crazy, because Penguin had kind of like, you know, laid his foundation like, look, I'm the man here, and everybody's like, no, I'm the man, I'm the king of Gotham. It was just like, you felt bad for Penguin. But then the guy that, you know, kind of started it, he talked to Hugo Strange, he seemed like he was normal again. Next time we see this cat, Penguin's walking out of his cell, his eyes popped out. Like somebody popped his eyes out like some grapes. I was like, yo. And he's just like, see no evil, be no evil. I was like, yo, this show is nuts. Another thing, the other gory moment was when Victor Freeze was trying to bring somebody back from artificial reanimation of somebody. And you know, the person seemed like they were getting better. All of a sudden, this joint, they just melt. And it's like so gory. I was like, yo, I wouldn't see this in any American movie. It'd probably be like a foreign film where I would see something like this. And I was surprised this was on like general television and they actually showed that. That was wild. It was really good CG for sure. Was anything else though? Because Bruce and Alfred were in the episode. Lucius made an appearance helping them out. I think that was it. I think that was really it. Oh, big spoiler. Hugo Strange is the director of Indian Hill. And Indian Hill, they're the ones that picked up Firefly, the girl. They're the ones that have Theo Galavant's body. And I have a theory that they also have Jerome's body and, what's her name? Jada's body. Fish Mooney's body. And basically, at the end, they showed like a newspaper, and they were like, "Oh, this guy's been able to perfect the reanimation of, you know, somebody being frozen to death." And he's like, "Man, I need that for my program." And I was thinking, what other means would he want that? When I saw all these different people in tubes and stuff like that, even in the previews, it showed like Theo's body in a tube. He might be able to bring people back to life. So that might be how Jerome comes back. That might be how Theo comes back. And definitely, we've already confirmed that Jada is coming back to Gotham, so Fish Mooney might be coming back too. So I'm excited for that news. But anything else you think of?
No.
I think that's it.
That's it, you guys. Thanks for tuning in with us. We are JVS. You guys be blessed out here. You guys take it easy and all that good stuff. Continue to watch shows.
Yeah, man. Peace, y'all. Oh, we got a huge announcement about San Diego Comic-Con.